Hi all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, aka Notions. This video is about my heroin and crack addictions of the past. Now I'm 13 weeks and 6 days clean off crack, and 15 weeks and 6 days clean off heroin. I'm very pleased about this. I'm in a good mood, and I can chat for hours on end about anything really. But the thing is, I still get really bad cravings, but I just don't give in to them ever. I still get cravings to do crack. 4 months on, I still get cravings to do white. I shouldn't, but I do. I don't get cravings to do gear anymore because I'm on methadone. 80ml of methadone to hold me through. And that 80ml does its job. I wish there was a drug for ex-crack addicts to take to make them feel normal whilst in withdrawal. Because I know crack isn't a physical addiction, but it's a mental addiction. And there's nothing that I can take to control that mental addiction. It's really quite sad, because I wouldn't want to be off these drugs, so I keep getting cravings to do crack. I definitely need to be on more diazepam. I'm only on 10mg a night, and I've none to take in the daytime anymore, so I've got to get through my anxieties during the day without taking any pill whatsoever. And this is difficult. I won't mind some more pregabalin, they were good at taking my anxiety away. But I don't think I'll be able to get prescribed pregabalin anymore after abusing drugs for so long. I think I'm abusing the pregabalin. Even though I wouldn't abuse them, I wouldn't sniff them, I'd just take them orally, like you're meant to take them. This video is about my addictions and withdrawal symptoms. Withdrawal symptoms of crack are mental persuasion into doing crack again. It persuades you, it's like so Moorish, the taste of crack, that it persuades you into doing it over and over again until your money is run out. Then you can no longer afford to do any more crack because your money is all gone. And you won't have any money for food, any money for tobacco if you smoke, no money for friends or family, no money to spend on yourself if you want a coffee in Wetherspoons or something. I know you can't have a coffee in Wetherspoons right now, but we could have a coffee in Wetherspoons after the COVID-19 is over, when all the restrictions are lifted. I know that for a fact, mate, I'm not stupid. And I was just having hot baths coming off heroin and OxyContin, and it was making my muscles not ache as much. So this is what I really do recommend, having a lot of hot baths. Even if you're having a bath 3 to 4 times a day, if it helps your muscles. So that's what they ache coming off opiates, and they really hurt. You get cramped quite a lot. So I'm so dehydrated. I find myself dehydrated now. Even not I'm always drinking the same amount of tea and coffee and stuff, but I'm still really dehydrated. I drink squash as well, which with water and a bit of squash in the bottom. And this time tends to get rid of the dehydration for a bit, and then it comes back again. I think, is that something to do with an addiction? Dehydration. I've never heard of it. I walk around quite a lot, and I talk quite a lot, so my mouth is quite dry all the time. Right now my mind is dry, my mouth is dry, my mind is dry, my mouth is dry. Dry mouth, like cotton mouth, what you get off smoking too much cannabis, like I used to. Anyway, I am still more mentally addicted to cocaine, I think. We're never not going to be mentally addicted to cocaine. I think this is a lifetime thing now. Like something I've got to put up with for the rest of my life until the day I die. A mental illness, crack addiction must be. Because I always think of crack above heroin in my needs, of my priority of needs. To do crack just to feel normal again and talk to people like I used to. And I can't do that without crack, and I don't feel right about doing this. I feel like there's more to give, but I need some crack just to chill out a little bit. But I'm not giving into it, no matter how much I talk about it or think about it. I'm not getting crack, I'm not getting cocaine, ever again. I'm going to give into it. I'm going to use my vape and smoke roll-ups and stuff like that, and just chill out with my own way. And I only had 2.5 cans of beer last night, which is good for me. I was drinking 6 cans some nights, and usually 4 cans. One night I was like 6 cans, so it was just too much for me, I think. I wasn't exactly drunk, I didn't do anything, but not really, not considering what I'm used to. it's maybe a little bit more chilled out and talkative like it's meant to. Not even talkative, it's just normal talking, like I am now. Not talking too fast, not talking too slow, just talking at the right speed, I think. Like there's a comma there and he's paused for a second, split second and stuff. Anyway, my schizophrenia is quite bad because of the wind today. And I get voices saying I'm going to get killed from a shotgun if I walk around the corner of the building. So I can't go out anywhere. I can't anyway go out anywhere, but even more so with this paranoia overriding my brain. And it overrides both halves of it now. It overrides the half that I can think in, but it's taken over that half of my brain now. And that only happened like a day or two ago, but it's weird. I can still think like a normal person, but I think I'll die soon, to be honest. If my voice in my head is so quiet, it all moves over to sounds and things now. Sounds and objects around me. I perceive objects around me that have traces on them. Like there's white shadows around behind objects all the time. Like I can't work it out. I think it's some psychedelic drugs and stuff, but I've never had it this bad before. It's quite bad at the moment. Sorry about that noise. The Hoover. Someone's hoovering outside my room or downstairs. I can hear it from here. Anyway, I wish everyone here with paranoid schizophrenia or any type of schizoaffective disorder or schizophrenia or psychosis of drugs or any way you have psychosis, I hope you all heal and get better in time. It took me 4 or 5 years to get over the worst of my psychosis. It isn't a joke, 4 or 5 years. I wasn't ready to go out again for 4 or 5 years after my brain first listened to. I was too paranoid and anxious to leave the house. I had a support worker named called Richard, and he was a great help. He used to come around my house nearly every week. We used to go to the beach and stuff for walks, and he used to talk to me about drugs and how I can get off drugs and stuff. And I did manage it. A lot of people's help has helped me through this bad time in my life. But I'm enjoying life now. I've got over the heroin addiction. That's in the past. The crack addiction is still in my head. I can't get away from it. Anything I do, I just can't get away from crack addiction. Anyway, I'll cut this video short now. And I'll say, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And please subscribe to my channel if you're a new user. I make videos on radio control cars. I make videos on depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, drug addictions, prescription and illicit drugs, and that's about it. And vaping, my vaporizer and stuff. I vape cigarettes, e-juice. So thanks very much for watching and bye.